On one flight over the weekend, and a group of people, did a sing-along singing Christian hymns.
All I could picture is John Belushi. Remember in Animal House when they're like singing on the stairs and he walks over and just smashes the guitar? That's all I was thinking about the whole time. Yeah.
A federal judge overturned the CDC's travel mask mandate yesterday. Check out what happened when one pilot made the announcement to their passengers.
Transportation Security Administration will no longer enforce the federal mandate.
This is not a public health decision. We are in the midst of a pandemic. BA2 is the most contagious variant we have had so far. Cases are going up. Kids under 5 are not vaccinated, and we've just taken off the masks.
We're such a bunch of whiners. We really are. I'm sorry. If scientists and doctors are saying we should still be wearing masks, and then, oh, boo-hoo, I don't want to have to wear my mask. Sorry to sound petty, but that's the truth. It's people's lives.
Right.
And people are still reeling from the lives of their loved ones that were lost. So again, when science says it's okay to remove those masks, I'm all for it. But again, I don't want to judge plain politics when lives are at stake.
Guests at a wedding in, of course, Florida, got a whole lot more than they bargained for after they were allegedly served food laced with marijuana without their knowledge or their consent.
Are we stoned right now? And everyone just kind of looking around each other laughing, and we absolutely were. We were high as a kite, all of us.
You are putting people in these predicaments where they can get seriously injured because of your joke. And now also you're going to sail off into the sunset as a newlywed and facing 5 years in prison if you're convicted. You and this lady, the other caterer. So what was the point? What was the end game? What did you gain from this?
Yeah, did you have a good chuckle by the cake? My mom's also on high medications. What if you're on high medications and then you get extra high? That could be a major high blood pressure. I mean, this could be really, really, really dangerous.
Yeah, and you did it to the people close enough to you to be invited to your wedding.
Yes.
So now you have no social structure system
at all
because everybody hates you now. So I hope it was worth it.
Please welcome the one and only Rhea Perlman.
If Cheers was still on today, what exactly would Carla be doing?
Oh, she'd be getting pregnant. I don't care if she's 90. She'd have a bun in the oven.
Johnny Depp, well, he's taking the stand in his defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard. Yesterday, he revealed a lot about his abusive childhood and drug use. But maybe the weirdest part of his testimony was the inside look he gave us involving a daily routine in his marriage.
What I saw is an unbelievably toxic couple coming to an apex of just sadness.
Right.
Her face was sad, Jeff. His face was sad, Erica. You felt uncomfortable listening to it, as we all should, because I don't want to know what's going on in your house. And I also don't want to let us off the hook, like, once that front door shuts, like, we know what anybody's doing in their house. So let's keep it 100%, America.
Please welcome to the show, Magic Johnson.
You struggled when EJ came out as gay.
We grow up wanting our kids to be what we want them to be, right? And so when that world changed, it was on me, not on him. And so I had to change. I had to accept who EJ wanted to be.
What should happen to these folks? Remember them? The thousands of people who were put on no-fly lists for refusing to comply with the mask mandates. Should they be allowed to fly again?
A lot of people got released from prison because of weed charges, right? That now is not an issue because it's legal now. At the time it wasn't. It's the same thing with these masks though. Now you don't have to wear the mask. Should we just release the punishment even though at the time it was breaking a rule?
You also are kind of opening yourself up to a lot of liability.
What you've done is you've now told people that there are no rules. There are no rules. If you break the rules, you can come back, and people are always listening and seeing what you do, not what you say. So they've opened the floodgates. So if, again, now if one of those people on the list assault somebody, God forbid, now there's going to be a huge lawsuit because they're going to be like, you knew.
You're not alone if you've been criticized for your outfits, okay? Even the legendary Dolly Parton has haters. During a recent appearance on the podcast Work Life with Adam Grant, Dolly said people told her to change her big hair and over-the-top makeup and clothes because no one would take her seriously.
You should dress the way that you want to show up in the world, and there are no rules to that. Because every day that you leave the house is an audition for however you want to be in 10, 15 years. So if that's something that you feel very comfortable, having your very own unique style, I would say lean into that. Because again, I'll say this once, I'll say it a million times, don't ever be a cheap version of someone else. Because it lowers your market value.
Amen.